It's me, Dee Dee Love. What up, boo? Okay, I got a few minutes this morning because I didn't make it to the gym. Um, I had to make a. I did a product review video, you guys. Please make sure that you watch it and order some of that body butter. Okay. I'm here because I want to talk about what everybody else has been talking about, this whole Brooke and Malik situation. Mm-hmm. So, y'all know that Brooke is TMO Jr., right? Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all. And I follow Brooke and I watch Brooke, and some of y'all may find her to be annoying, and at times I do too, but I watch her because ever since I heard about her fucking trying to dox me some years ago, she's piqued my interest since then. Um, so now all of a sudden, first of all, that whole Vegas trip, I told y'all only the devil will be in hell at the end of August. Okay, it's too hot. It was 112 and 113 there this week. I don't know why anybody would go there, but some of y'all like the heat. Not my thing. I won't be there. I will never. Vegas is a place I went one time, and if I never go again, I really don't care. It was I. You know what I mean? It was I, and I stayed on the strip, in between old Vegas and new Vegas. But what annoys me about these people is like they lack common sense. Everybody's crazy on this bitch. First of all, everybody was upset yesterday because Brooke was lying. I'm not mad at her for lying. I'm mad at you dumbasses for believing her. Y'all believed her? I never believed that story that she was pregnant. How could she be and she's online all the time? Now, y'all know I'm a person who takes naps, okay? You ain't 40 years old and pregnant and you're not tired. Just think about being pregnant at 23 versus being pregnant at 40. Think about walking a flight of stairs at 23 as opposed to doing it at 40 and you're overweight and all kind of other shit going on. It's a lot of delusion going on around here. But that whole thing with her and that guy Pills, Ness running the dating show. What relationship has Ness been in? Why would you allow her to tell you what's going on in your life? That is crazy. To watch the whole thing, crazy. But I knew. But I was watching yesterday and I just couldn't believe. I said, these motherfuckers is really mad at her. They all knew she was lying. I knew she was lying. She's TMO Jr. I find her at times to be the Miss O 2.0. I made a video a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, and I named a few of them that are exactly the same. And I believe Kiki was on that list too. Yeah, she doesn't talk fast, but it's some people on here who just be lying and just crazy as shit, and people follow behind them and believe them. But that whole she had a baby in this Jay Dunn is the funniest though. Jay Dunn did a video yesterday, and she brought up some key points that matter. The way she was lying and collecting money for the baby showers. Hey, Abdul, what up, boo? Welcome to the room. Hit the like, blank you. The way she was lying about the baby showers. The way she was lying, talking about she was in pain. Miss Pizarro was talking about how she used to be on her panel screaming and they used to be telling her to calm down because she was pregnant. Common sense should have told everybody then. Because you're 40. There's no way. She ain't never taken a nap. She's never up with her baby. The baby's never crying. Y'all knew that girl ain't had no baby. So I don't know why all of a sudden now everybody's surprised that it was a lie. Y'all know when I was in high school, there was this girl who lied for, and actually the girl was my friend at that, right? She was supposed to be pregnant by this other guy that was my friend. And I kid y'all not, at about 10, 11 months, I said, when are you having this baby? What's going on? So I called him and he was like, yeah, she was lying the whole time about being pregnant. His mother had bought stuff for the baby and the whole nine. People are crazy. Out of their damn minds. Hey, Kadav Ellie. You sound crazy. How rude. Good morning to you too. Babe, look, somebody just wrote this. Boo, you fine, but I'm going to need to see how it looks from the back. What's wrong with people? Woo! I don't know where you think you at, but we don't do that over here, okay? This is PG YouTube at times, okay? It's luckily I'm on camera this morning. You are hilarious, okay? But it was worth a shot because you do know there are some content creators who would have turned it over and shook it for you one time, right? Mm-hmm. They would have clapped them cheeks for our brother. All right, first thing in the morning. Okay. Yeah, but it's a lot out here. It's just the mental illness is real out this bitch. Y'all can't go around believing everybody and then get mad at people because you felt that you were lied to when in reality your ass was just being gullible. Because the writing was on the wall. You know damn well this is not true. You know it ain't true. It's okay, kid have. We don't we got jokes over here. We got jokes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Kadav said I'm fine though. That's right. It's the kindness from my heart. Yes. But yeah, people need to stop being fucking gullible. Like, if 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 4, then it's not. Okay. If something doesn't add up and doesn't make sense to you, that's because it's a lie. All right. That's just in real life in general. People will tell you anything. Anything. 10 million on bank account. What would you change in your life? Move away, leave everyone, and start over a new life? Dirk Kunde, it's funny that you would ask me that because maybe that's a question I ask myself every day almost. 10 million in my bank account? Yeah. My life wouldn't change much except my locations would change on the rag. I would buy an apartment, a nice apartment somewhere, and I would travel. Yeah. Travel and shop. Not shop a lot, but actually I would help people. We're in a different place and a different time in the world now where I would spend my money. I would definitely help people. For sure. It's too many homeless people on the street. Too many regular working people are close to being homeless. One paycheck away, one bad mistake, one emergency could ruin your whole life. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people who sleeping in their cars that shouldn't be. A lot of elderly women, you know. So yeah, I would help people, definitely. American people. Just meaning I wouldn't be going to Africa to look for tribes of people to help when there's millions of people here who need assistance. I never understood that about entertainers. Like, why you gotta go find? I mean, I'm not saying don't help people in other countries, but what I'm saying is that the people right here need help. I don't know what's wrong with Americans, but we don't like to help each other. We don't want to give each, if it's another American, y'all be like, well, they should work 8 more jobs, like stupid shit like that. No, no, we shouldn't have to work that hard. The government should assist us. And it's so funny that we brainwash to the point that you talk about people receiving government assistance when in reality, everyone in America needs some form of assistance. Everybody in the struggle, I don't care what your income is. And think about it. America judges you on your gross pay, not your net. What the hell is that about? The gross is what's on paper. I don't see that. You should be judging people on their net income. And a lot of y'all haven't realized your taxes have tripled. Not just grocery prices, your taxes before you even get your check, you're paying more money out. I swear I gotta pay them. I have to go into mine and tell them to take out an extra $100 a pay period, which I don't want to do because I really don't have it. But I'm sick of these bitches talking about I owe them money at the end of the year. What's up, October's very own? Welcome. Good morning. How are you? How many children could you help with 1 million in Africa or in America? What do you think? Where could you save more lives? I would assist the people here. There are people right here in the community who need help. Every morning on my way to my job, I see people who need assistance. There are a lot of homeless and mentally ill people. People are not being addressed. Americans are not being addressed. Let's just put it that way. In New York, they've been given an additional bank card to immigrants that arrive there. They're given money. They're given assistance when people been living homeless on the street for years. All these empty schools that they've reopened to assist immigrants. So that tells you that there are ways that you can help citizens in your own country. You choose not to. So, it's interesting too with the elections coming up. Is because the Democratic Party. First of all, let's talk about these mofos real quick. First of all, the fact that they allowed Joe Biden to go out there and speak openly and publicly and then act as though this is a surprise to them when we saw that he couldn't answer a question. Like, you all have been dealing with this man for 4 years. Don't give us that bullshit. You knew what was going on and you didn't care. So you have to look at all of them sideways now. Like, what? because they don't care. And then the option, now all of a sudden they're scrambling and they want to put someone in his place. Who? Who's qualified? This is America. But see, what they weren't thinking when they opened that border up in the minds of the Democrats, just let you know they're not the brightest, okay? Um, these people that we voted, we let in are going to become Democratic voters, okay? Yeah, jackasses, but what they're going to start doing is electing Latino people, which would make sense because that's what they should do. Smart. They're going to take their country back. Remember, America, there's South America and North America because all of it, most of it belonged to them. Of course, it was taken from them. They're going to get it back. And it's going to be given back to them. Because if you allow all those people to vote, no license, no anything, no registration, no address, we could never vote, okay? I could never just walk into a school and say, hey, I live across the street, I want to vote, and they will let me vote. And I'm an American, but you allow people who are not citizens to do that. Only in America. Why? At the hands of who? It's crazy. They were asking Joe Biden questions, and they were asking his team questions, and the responses to their questions were, well, Trump would say this or Trump would say that. We ain't talking about him. They're not asking him the question. He'd answered the question. Doesn't matter what he would say. At least he would say something coherent. Whether you liked it or not, it would be coherent. So rather help drug addicted people on the street that earn with begging thousands of dollars per month versus kids starving, dying because it's dirt, water, and few dollars. See, sir, this is where you're confused. You're one of those Americans. You must be one of them Democratic people. Sir, do you honestly believe that everyone on the street that's homeless is a drug addict? Do you not know how much rent costs? It's like $2,700 to rent a 2-bedroom in a decent place. And that's all over America. Do you know that the pay rates, people are mad that Americans are making $20 working at McDonald's as if $20 is a lot of money? There's American math and there's reality math. There's real math in the real world, and that ain't it. Okay? So everyone homeless is not drug addicted. Everyone homeless is not an adult. Right? Everyone that's homeless is not a bad choice they made in life. You can pay a house off. You can spend $300,000 on your house. You come across hard times. Don't pay your taxes for a few months, and your ass will be homeless too. Okay? So it's not about people being on drugs. It's about people not having money and resources because we outsource everything to everyone else except Americans. Y'all keep telling people they need to get another job. Where? Y'all sitting back passing judgment when corporations have closed down, never mind closing, retail shut down. When McDonald's starts shutting down, y'all already know. Have you ever known McDonald's to have to shut down? No, but they are now. Democratic Party, it's about kids. You can't survive the temperature on the streets without alcohol. Do you think there are only homeless people in cold places? I'm confused. There are people homeless in California, Nevada. It's not cold there. They don't need alcohol to survive. Everybody on the street is not drug addicted. Everybody homeless don't live on the street. Some homeless people, if your name ain't on the leash, your ass is homeless. Here's a news flash, okay? If you sleeping on your mama couch at your sister house, you're homeless. You don't have a home. They're doing you a favor. What the hell? It's not cold all over California. There are times in the day when it's warm. It's cold in California right now. It's not cold right here right now. So you don't need alcohol to sleep at night. Everybody's not an alcoholic. Some people are just on hard times. It is what it is. Period. Have I ever seen a homeless person that isn't using drugs? Absolutely. Absolutely. You all have you have a media image of a homeless person. You don't know that there are actually people who function, who live in their cars, who work, who are not on drugs, but they homeless because they can't afford a place. You on YouTube, Google, hit the fucking YouTube search bar. There are plenty of people on here who live in their car who can't afford to pay rent. What are you talking about? There are homeless women with children. Homeless. Your house catch on fire tomorrow. Your ass is homeless. A hurricane. Look, the hurricane just happened. How many people have been misplaced now and may be homeless? Insurance doesn't cover hurricanes. Hello? Another scam and a fraud in America. So what are you talking about? There are families that are underemployed and not on drugs. Exactly, Matthew. People are crazy. Good morning, Lona. What up, boo? Where you been, babe? How are you? Yeah, the hurricane just came through. Some people are going to be homeless. When those fires burn down California every other year or every other season, those people become homeless. Everybody doesn't get back. Everybody doesn't bounce back. The fuck? School lunch kids with working parents trying to make it. Listen, have you been to the grocery store? A loaf of bread is $5 to $7. Since when? Milk, $8. Gas going back up. Gas in California has been unbelievable. I heard it's like $7.49 to $12 a gallon. I would never drive anywhere. And the traffic there is unbelievable. So I can only imagine what people are spending in gas. But the money is not adding up. You can't pay bills and survive. It's hard out here. But for y'all to really think that only drug addicted people are homeless, that shit is crazy. You out of touch with reality. Completely out of touch with reality. People die. If you're in a relationship where you and your partner work together to survive, and God forbid there's no backup plan or no insurance coverage and somebody dies, you can become homeless. I see a lot of elderly women that are homeless because somebody passed away. I had to go live on the street. I lost my job. The people went up on the rent where I lived and I had nowhere to go. It's crazy that we lack compassion for each other. That's the problem. There's no compassion. If there was compassion, then there would be programs that assist people instead of shaming people for needing programs. In the Black community, you consistently hear over and over, oh, there's only welfare because, listen, whatever the reason it started is a necessity at this point. And guess what? Many working people need the assistance too. They just can't get it. Because if you're 50 cents over, they're not going to help you. All homeless persons are not on drugs. No, it's fucked up. Thanks, Terrence B. Good morning. Welcome to the room. Hit the subscribe and stick around. Okay. We're not going to always agree. I love it when I do certain videos and people unsubscribe. I think that's hilarious. Like, goodbye. Because everybody can't agree. You can't learn like that if we all are on the same page. I don't play follow the leader. For real, you're welcome. Yeah, but y'all lack compassion. What the fuck? How do you don't have compassion for homeless people? It doesn't matter. If you become homeless, you're homeless. When you're homeless, do you think they ask you, well, how did you become homeless? So you step in this line over here. Doesn't matter how you got there. The point is that you're there. What do you mean? Mental illness, but there are some that just can't afford housing. You can't afford housing. There are young people out here who are homeless. Why? Because they can't afford the rent. A 2-bedroom, a decent one, is like $2,700. Who has it? Either you live and you don't eat and you do nothing else. I'm from New York City. I live in North Carolina, and I think that everyone homeless is on drugs. Oh, they think that, yeah, Terrence, it's so unfortunate that people have no idea that just people can't afford rent. You can't. How can't you have compassion for starving kids, but for homeless people? Who's starving? Who's starving? You think those people you can believe that people are starving in Africa where they have natural resources. They have actual fruit trees. They grow crops. They eat organic. They live off the earth. That's why they live longer. Y'all been sold some bullshit through media. Hello, think about it. Island people live longer. They eat better. They don't eat processed food and all this bullshit. That's why they was mad at the immigrants who came here and they said, oh, they complaining at the shelter. It's not good enough. And I said no, because they don't eat that bullshit at home. They don't eat it. They eat fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. They cook and stew everything. Only in America are they giving y'all all that bullshit. Crazy. They have help for people, but if you're a woman with children or immigrant, they don't help you. They helping only immigrants right now. Yes, college kids living in their cars. Absolutely. Good morning, Angela T. White. What up, boo? One bedroom, 2,700. Thank you. People don't know. She in New York City. Absolutely. In Africa, 100%. You really don't believe that. You really don't believe that everyone in Africa is starving, do you? Let's be real. They're not. They're not. That UNICEF bullshit. Do you really think that they were getting that money? When they were putting them little African babies on TV with the belly sticking out and the flies flying around them, do you really think they were getting that money? The fuck out of here. Dirty waters here in America too. Did y'all know that? That all communities in America don't have clean drinking water? Hello? You need to call your local health department and have them test your water and see where you stand. Y'all, a lot of y'all are delusional. Hello? He said, I can tell you from New York, I hear it in your voice. Connecticut, right across the street. Okay, same thing, tri state area. Yeah, Flint, Michigan. Not only Flint, Michigan, go over there down the pipeline. That's what the government was fighting over. Remember where the American Indians, the Native Americans are. Their water is not clean. There are places here. My water may not be clean. There was an explosion not long ago. All that type of shit affects the water. It's America. This is America, baby. Everybody is at risk. Everybody's at risk of going home hungry, homeless. Look at the grocery stores. Remember, there used to be a lot of options. They're not anymore. They're running out of food. They're giving y'all fake food and shit. And you talking about people homeless in Africa. They doing. Y'all don't know that a lot of places they're doing better than us. Hello? Warm place and compare dirty water with dirty water. Dirty water in Africa, dirty water here in America. What about all the plants that have caused people to have cancer? Look at the cancer rate here in America. And you talking about Africa? That's the problem. Y'all worry about other countries. It's easy to worry about shit that you can't really fix. See, if you're focused and you thought about America, you have the option to help people here. You know what I mean? You could actually help a homeless person here. And y'all even judge homeless people that are drinking or on drugs. How fucking dare you? If I was homeless, I probably would need a drink to sleep at night too. It's okay. You sleeping on the bench. I never judged them. When I walked out of my house, when I got out of my bed, when I took a shower, you can eat in your kitchen and you're going to really sit back and judge somebody for not having. You don't know when it's going to be or when it could be you. Hello? Yes, Jackson, Mississippi has bad water for sure. Yep. I'm stocking up on water because I don't trust the people that clean it. Exactly. And then it's to the point where now you don't even trust the bottled water. Hell, you don't know what them people giving you. And if you notice, if you do a bottled water test, some water tastes different. Some of that shit tastes like toilet water. Don't drink it. But you don't really know. You got to trust it. That's why I don't take vitamins. I don't know what the fuck's in them vitamins. I'm not taking vitamins. Excuse me, eat from the earth. Newark, New Jersey in the building. Holla. I've been to Elizabeth, New Jersey too. Yep, stock up. We got to do what we got to do out here. Judgment is easy, but compassion takes strength and trust. This is true. Fall hard, you want compassion. Right. And you know what I find out? Sometimes when you're compassionate to others on the regular, you're not going to really fall that hard ever. You might skin your knee, but you ain't going to break an ankle. You know what I'm saying? Like, your fall ain't going to be that hard. I always look out for other people. I mean, there have been times when I have been saved within like hours or some shit jumping off. But you also have to have faith in a relationship in God or whatever God you serve. But a lot of people are really just into themselves and they don't give a shit about people and they don't realize that kindness is free. But to me, it translates back to you being ungrateful. When you're not grateful for what you have, I'm grateful for every little thing that I have. I don't care what it is, how small someone else may think it is. Be grateful. It's about make the world a better place for everyone. We're just taking profits from the poorer places in the world, from the clothing to the food to the technology parts, but aren't ready to give back. America has nothing to give back. Are you guys sleeping still? You all can thank PS4 and Xbox, and you can thank the government for removing discipline from the home, allowing the cost of living to go so high that parents cannot be home to raise their children. But America don't have shit to offer anybody. You heard? We need to work on our own things. If we learn nothing else from C-19, it was that we don't supply our own resources. America shut down after that, remember? The Newark, New Jersey had bad water as well. He said Newark. Yeah, it's bad water. And usually in communities where there are dark people, there's always bad water. If you go to richer, white, upper class neighborhoods, the water tastes different. And it does. The water tastes different. So different that I remember even growing up, I'd be like, damn, I can't drink this water. It tastes weird. The water's different. And they're like, oh, what up, Jill? They're like, oh, it's well water. Whatever. The water ain't the same. The last days, many people's heart will wax cold. Oh, yes, definitely. I'm not saying America's not great, but America got fucking problems. We can't sit back and we looking down on the rest of the world. A lot of Americans have never left America. A lot of Americans think that America's the only place with paved roads and jobs and income. Not so. Not so. I mean, we're lucky to be here, but again, there are other thriving countries in the world. Don't think that America's it. That's the fucking problem with America. See that ego? Oh no, we're better and we're greater than everybody else. We're not. We're not. Yeah. People take our freedoms for granted, but in a sense, we have too many liberties and too many fucking freedoms. That's why we're in the position we're in today. This is why gay pride has taken over, and you see grown ass men naked out in public in the middle of the day, and they okay this shit because it's a pride parade. You got to be fucking kidding me, right? This is in America where there are liberties. That shit wouldn't take place in any other country. Remember Italy, they pulled their shit together. Europe, they said, no, you know what? We're not doing that gay pride month bullshit that they doing over there in America. We're going to do family month. See, in the month of the family, everybody's celebrated. If you're a gay mother and father, and you have children, you're a family, you're celebrated. It's not about your sexuality. America has placed too much value on sex. Sex. That's our problem here. Get water from falling from the sky. The same way, like Orlando Brown said, why aren't there fruit trees on the street? Huh? Why is it that when people came up with the idea we're going to buy small homes because we can't afford large homes and we're going to put these small homes up, these tiny homes, the government came up with a plan and said, no, you won't. Why is that? See, you can keep telling yourselves that America's the great, but y'all need to look at the Senate and in the House and look at the president and see what the fuck is going on in America for real. Look at the crime. Look at how people are looting and robbing stores. That's never happened before. There's a reason that's happened, huh? It's unlawfulness going on in America, and y'all still sitting back talking about how great America is when America needs to do fucking better. America needs to take care of her own people first. And you'll want to tell me how great America is when it's homeless, starving veterans on the street? When it takes them 4 months to get an appointment at the VA? Are you fucking kidding me? No. Do I want to live anywhere else? No. Am I a proud American? Absolutely. But am I a fucking clown? Am I going to sit here and act like I don't see what's going on with other people? With myself? You think I'm not in the fucking struggle? Seriously. You lose your job today and you have to live off your 401k plan. Where the fuck are you going to be in a few years? See, some of y'all are a little too goddamn comfortable. Y'all live in a box. Like you're not really looking around your America to see what's really going on. People are being murdered and not being charged. The man killed a girl over some crack the other day. The motherfucker got out. There's no bond in New York City. Y'all okay with that type of shit? What? Y'all want to talk about other countries? Where the countries, they don't play that shit? Try some shit over there in Taiwan and see what happened. Oh no, they too strict. We are too laxed. That's why you can't walk the street. You can't ride the subway. Old people being beat in the street and killed. You can't get into a car accident with somebody because you might not make it home. You better let a motherfucker go because you don't know what they're going to do when they get out their car. There was a lady that was killed at her job at Church's Chicken the other day. She got a daughter that's 12 years old and a fucking husband. And y'all going to tell me about how great it is? When we don't address mental illness here and we know these motherfuckers are crazy, instead of addressing it, we celebrate it now? What? How great that is? Another young man killed in San Antonio, Texas at Sonic, the same day that lady got taken out at Church's Chicken. The manager of Sonic taken out because motherfuckers are mad about their order? And y'all want to talk about greatness? A lady lost two of her children. Another man died. It was four people shot. Three passed away. This lady, her 8-month-old daughter and her 6-year-old daughter, taken out at one time because somebody was shooting from across the street at an argument in one of our hoods. And y'all want to tell me how great it is? Well, let's talk about how great Black America is. Y'all want to talk about culture? Y'all want to be mad at BET for putting y'all fucking truth out here? And then, oh, it's Sexy Red's fault? It's Sexy Red's fault? When this shit been going downhill for how long? We got trap music, drill music, hoe music, gang music. This shit been going on. Remember them preachers back in the day when the 2 Live crew was out trying to shut that shit down? But y'all mad at BET today in 2024 for putting y'all fucking culture out here, and it's their fault. Y'all got life fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Wouldn't want to be a citizen elsewhere. But just because you don't want to be a citizen elsewhere, don't sit back and make like America is doing so much for you. Why are so many Americans homeless when you're inviting people across the border? It all has to make sense. It all has to add up. Sure, it's great, but what's so great about them doing that? Y'all don't think Italy's a nice place to live? If you're Italian? You don't think Italy's nice? You don't think Greece is nice? You don't. There are other places that are nice. Right. See, the thing is that we don't border with anyone, but y'all act like there can't be a war here. There can be, and there's about to be. And it's about to be against the immigrants, against our asses, because y'all invited all this bullshit in. You didn't vet anybody. Y'all invited in criminals. They can get jobs. They can get credit. But you live here and you got a fucking felony on your record. Where you going to work? They're making excuses and allowances for them. But for Americans, they're not. So for you Americans to sit back and talk about how wonderful it is, y'all about to find out some real truths very soon. Real shit. Because that's just not what it is. Disabled veteran and I can get an appointment with a specialist in 2 weeks. A disabled veteran and I, you ain't getting no appointment in 2 weeks. You're not getting an appointment in 2 weeks. We shouldn't see sex color location. We would discriminate people just because they were born in the wrong location. Damn. Hey, Angela. People who take for granted how easy they have it, they don't respect life. What up, uppity? Hey, boo. Oh, girl, I see New York City, honey. You know I love New York City, uppity. I haven't been down that motherfucker. I went to the braiding salon maybe like 5 weeks ago, and I might swing by there again. But I don't go to New York like I used to. No way. Italy is the size of San Diego. Would you vote for Michelle Obama? No. Why? Why should I vote for Michelle Obama? Because she a black woman like me? Fuck no. Just because somebody's the same color as me, doesn't mean I believe what they stand for and we agree on everything. We ain't come from the same place and all of that. You know who I do? Y'all hate Candace Owen, but that's my girl. Period. I'm not in Los Angeles, so VA healthcare works easier. Listen, no, all skin folks ain't skin folks. Absolutely not. Yeah, I'm here. The thing about being an American, it's a different experience for every person. It's different depending on where you grew up, where you went to school, where it all matters. You're going to form your opinion based on that. But based on what's been going on lately, how the immigrants are giving everything, and you have people who have been here for years struggling, living on the street, and y'all didn't give a fuck. Yeah, you should be saying to yourself, I'm wrong for that. That's wrong. Hey, Uncle Al, what up, boo? Yeah, no. We need to do better. I was just having this convo, and I said, where are the homeless Asians? Oh, hell no, you'll never see that. Where are they? Because I never see them. You will never see them. You won't. I did 6 years and 2 wars. Things are still pretty chill comparatively. Black people should not vote like a monolith. That's right, we shouldn't. Let me tell you all about the Asian people, though. I told y'all. So this guy I ran into on the gas station the other day, he told me he just got back from Japan. He was like, it was so clean there. Yes. I told y'all there's a place in Queens where I park my car when I go out, when I fly out. I could not believe there was not one piece of paper, but it was an Asian community because they rock the same wherever they are. That's in their culture. Cleanliness is important. They bring their shit from their country here. We need to follow some other people's path because I can't stand seeing garbage on the ground, but everywhere you go, certain communities, there's garbage everywhere. Garbage, 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 garbage. I wanted to move. I'm trying to move. And I found this nice place. But guess what? When you step out and you go around to the right to the corner and you look left and right, it's garbage all over the fucking place. I said, I would have to come out here. I would have to get a truck. I would have to get some gloves, some shovels. I would have to rally the goddamn neighborhood. I would have to go to the news station. And honestly, I think I might do something in that realm anyway because why the fuck don't people pick up garbage? We used to give a hoot and don't pollute. Woodsy the owl. That shit is dead. Okay. Is it Flushing, Queens? It might be. I think so. It's not far from the airport. Not one piece of paper, Terrence, was on the ground. Not one piece. Yeah, living in South, I realized that there's a difference between Northern blacks. I'm telling you. You damn right. The garbage and shit, the things that people do, it's just wild. But people, yeah, we got to do better. We talking about our culture. Like I said, y'all mad at BET talking about BET. They owned by white people. They embarrassed us. No, they didn't. They put out y'all culture. Twerking, throwing money around, strip clubs, drinking Hennessy, playing loud music, being disruptive and disorderly, always seeking attention. That's the behaviors. This is why we don't go to the majority of us working people on here. We don't go to the motherfucking club for that reason right there. Okay. Or if you do go to the club and the bitch close at 2, you better be out of there by 1:20-ish before the shit pop off because it's going to pop off. Or you're not going to be able to get by because they blocking the street, playing loud music, got their asses bent over. So I don't understand why everybody was mad about I really don't understand why everybody was mad about BT. All right, I got to get dressed. Thanks, Terrence. I appreciate you. Welcome. Hey, Mohit. What up, boo? Yes, do hit the like, do hit the subscribe. Thank you for visiting with me this morning. I must be off to work now. Oh, God, I'm going to work tonight too. Yes, in America, I've never had to work 2 fucking jobs, but now I do. Yeah, American clubs, even in my 20s. Now the Caribbean one. Too bad you wasn't out back in the day, boo. Up in New York, where we used to go, there was who is it? What's it called? Love People in Brooklyn. Barclays in the Bronx was my shit because they used to sell curry chicken downstairs, and that was the best curry chicken until I met my husband that ever was made. And you would get them with the Long Island iced tea to be on and popping. We had Montego's in Stanford, the Social Club, Caribbean Social Club. Yeah, I like dance hall music from the 80s and 90s. The dance hall music is banging. That was the best shit ever. There used to be some fights when we used to go out then. I mean, some funny shit that happened. Oh my God. Woo! As a black man, I personally will never judge Sexy Bride. I'm not in a position to offer her gainful employment. Can be as pink and brown as they want to be. They need to stop trying to blame that girl for the downfall of BT and the black culture. They were mad at this African dude because he made a comment about black culture, but he had to walk it back when they put him on the spot. But at the end of the day, what is the culture? Take that thing and put it back down there at her house. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, what is the culture? Drinking, ass shaking. See, I knew it was a wrap for me and BET back in must have been 92. When I saw Nelly swipe that credit card down that lady's ass crack, I said, oh, this is too much for me. Degrading behavior, we accept it. We celebrate it, we enjoy it, and then we want to get mad. Like, you can't get mad when people put it back on you. Either you want it or you don't. Yeah, Uncle Al, you know about that credit card down the ass crack. You was there. We was all there for that. Remember BET After Dark? That's when you knew shit was going left then, okay? BET After Dark was the first flag that Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. Like I said, we had murder music. We celebrated it. They celebrated it. They hand clapped it. They did. Talking about women being lesbians, they promoted it. And that applies to average women as well. Yes. Good morning, Justin. Time for the shits. Let's go, boo. All right, y'all. I got to go get ready for work. I will wear this damn dress I got on, but it's too short. Okay. Today is Friday. I don't feel like doing shit. I ain't even get there yet, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, y'all know me well. Okay, Terrence, sneak watching it. All right, BET After Dark. What up, Ants? Oh, okay, Terrence, you young. You on the young side. Yeah, baby. BET After Dark was on some other shit. All about that. Ass shaking and jangling. Mm-hmm. Hey, Anthony Witheny. Yeah. But we celebrate that. We that's our culture. Anything goes, twerking down to the graduation. Not the graduator, the person graduating, their mama. Okay. Not the person graduating twerking, the mama twerking. That we lost our way. We've lost our way. Y'all can say what y'all want. We've lost our way. Can we find it back? I don't know. Can we get back on track? I don't know. Oh, St. Louis in the building. I got family out there. If I had that kind of money, I would have slid a credit card down some cheeks too. Oh, honey, you didn't need money. You just needed to be at the right place at the right time, babe. You can do everything they do. Holla, Terrence B, my brother. Hello, I'm born August 31st. Okay. Virgos are in the building. You know we be late. We here. I met a little girl last week. She was a Virgo. She was wilding, like, kind of when I met her. I said, when is your birthday? Because she took to me immediately, but she was wilding out, okay? I was like, when's your birthday? She was like, September 1st. I said, uh-huh. I knew you had a lot of shit with you. And, we can relate to that. Booty dancing. Tip drill. There you go, Anthony Whitney. That's what they call it. Yes. Good morning, Bonnie Bell. Boo, what it do? All right. I had came on here. I was talking about Brooke and them earlier. Brooke and Malik. Okay, here's the last thing I want to say about Brooke and Malik. I'm going to have to come back and do that video separate. This was a good video. I enjoyed it. We talked about a lot of stuff. But I did hear them say that Brooke and Malik was in a threesome. All I want to know, because I ain't never seen Malik until the other day I saw his thumbnail. Who was in a threesome with them? I'm sorry. Somebody told me about yelling. They said when I yelled in their earphones, they were like, damn. But who was in a threesome with them two big mofos? Tell me. Who was in a threesome with them and survived? Ain't no way. What bed were they in? Huh? 3 of them? 3 people with them two. So Brooke and Ness fell out, right? Are we surprised? I heard Brooke over there talking about, I went over there and then I guess Ness flipped on or whatever. But Ness cussed everybody out. It's just your turn. How many people have Ness cussed out and kicked out? 27 or so? And I don't remember. Yeah, it's given. Yeah, it's not. I can't wait to see what happens on this Vegas trip. What kind of card? I don't think the lovely ladies will let me slide my Bank of America card between their cheeks. Honey, right now you could slide your goddamn EBT card down some cheeks. Hello. The price of Butte has dropped tremendously. Okay. You could slide the EBT card. You could slide one of them cards you buy down to the CVS, one of them vanilla visas, and whatever, as long as it's spendable, they don't care. But even the whole strip club culture, look how they glorified and magnified that and then got mad and want to call women whores. You cannot be mad at the inception of a Sexy Red and a Suki Hana when y'all celebrated that. You celebrated being a whore and a prostitute in the Black American culture. Now y'all want to be mad about the culture. Fuck out of here. Hey, Terrence, you should do YouTube full time before the celebrities come. You know what? I've been on here for a minute, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, there are times I've gotten 800 subscribers in a night because I popped that shit. But I also realized that in my mind, entertainment is demonic. I've always felt that way, but then after you hear situations that go on with other YouTubers, you have to put too much of your life out there. When you grow to a certain point, people like you. These motherfuckers will do everything in their power to destroy you and tear you down. I don't fuck with niggas like that because that's who will do it to you. Y'all know that. Anything you have, they will tear you down. What up, Ants? I'm good. Yeah, your unemployment card, baby, whatever. Hello. These celebrities, y'all got to stop looking at them. They have money, but they have nothing else. A lot of them are sad. A lot of them are living fucked up lives just like we are. They just have money. And a lot of them don't have the money y'all think they have either. I have a wife and 2 sons. I inherited a daughter. Nice. Yup, your green dart card, your bus card. Mm-hmm. A lot of them don't have the money. I've been subscribed for you like 8 years. That's right, Anthony with a E. You know I've been here for the ride. I just don't care to cross over. I don't want to beef with nobody. You know, I pop shit here and there, whatever, but I'm not trying to destroy anybody's life. You know what I mean? And I feel like God protects me for a reason. You know, so I can't do this full time, honey. I got to have a job. For real, for real. People on here fucking around begging. That's how they end up homeless. There's a lot of homeless YouTubers. Y'all talking about homeless regular people ain't on drugs. There are a lot of homeless YouTubers. Ooh, New Zealand. I've never been there. I'll have to look into that. Ray J. Oh, Ray J's done. They all done. Done. Because it's all glamorous, but it's all sex and drugs and it's all black culture and it's all negativity. Y'all better get into spirituality. You better get into God. You better get into praying and slaying and believing. That's what you better get into. Walking by faith, not by sight. Understanding there's a better plan for you, that you're being protected as you walk these streets and pray for your loved ones. There was a lady in the grocery store at the parking lot one day with a 3-year-old child, and some crazy bitch walked up and stabbed her 3-year-old child to death. People are fucking nuts, and y'all want to tell me about how great things are here. That's not great behavior, and it's happened. It's too common. I don't have a super chat button. I have to get back monetized because I need to commit. That's what I need to do, Terrence. I need to focus and commit. You stick around and you encourage your Virgo sister. Do that because I need that. I'm here until the wheels fall off. I heard that in the bushes. That's right. I appreciate you, Anthony. Okay. Tired of the dirty money. Yeah, Ray J can say he's tired of the dirty money, but what he's really tired of is the fact that right now they're accusing him of being the cause of Whitney Houston's death and Wendy Williams. Like he was speeding them drugs. Now, mind you, he put himself on the scene at Whitney Houston's death. So, hey, the things that we've been finding out lately, that's on him. Oh, if you want to donate to me, just hit my Cash App, babe. $DD Love always. And then you'll see my happy face there. It's DD with the D's, just the D's, not spelled out. DD Love always. All right, I got to get my ass to work. All right, I'll be off later. I'll probably make a video in between because I'm going to work to listen to some videos because I really don't have anything to do today. All right, y'all have a good day. May the peace be with you. Okay. Be kind to somebody. Hey, Sticks girl, what up, baby? How you doing? All right, Ants. Oh, thinking of you too. Y'all have a good day. I gotta get out of here. Go back and red ball. Okay. Somebody said bye, Whoopi. That's not an insult. I prefer to be called Harriet Tubman. Okay. You can't insult me with that. Goodbye, Whoopi. I also don't mind being called the N-word either because Harriet Tubman wasn't right. Many of my ancestors were so-called niggas. So we don't give a fuck about it. Okay? You're not hurting or insulting a goddamn thing. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's Harriet and it's Miss Tubman, bitch. Okay? Thank you. Have a good one. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Black and proud, okay? Those are my ancestors. And we'll whoop up on that ass while you're typing down there, bitch. Have a good one. Deuces.